video series that I want to finish the Python package example, so we can add additional feature of our Python package example from the new feature branch onto Raspberry Pi. So I'm going to log on to Raspberry Pi. And you can see PIP3. We can show biology. We still have that version, and on the Raspberry Pi it's 1.0. So in here, we know in the new feature, we add a pandas, which is a new library that's package dependency, which our package is required. So the other thing I would like to have is we want to change the print of this bird into different color. Right now, if I run this, you can see everything showing as a black color, but I want to change the color. To do that, I would like to include a new Python package. So we can go to preferences or setting in the Windows. So you can add this package called colored. So you can install this, and that basically installed successfully. So I can basically click on OK. So in here, I would like to, from colored, import foreground color and attributes. So I can import those classes from colored package. So I'm going to put a 3 placeholder in here, and in the print we can do the format. So the first thing we want to do is change the foreground color to 126, and which is not same color. And we want to put the birds in, which is the second placeholder in here. So the last placeholder, I'm going to get all the attribute, change it back to original color. So that's basically it. And if we want to run this example again, so you'll be able to say all the colors stay the same except the birds change it to this purple color, which is 126 as our foreground color class that we put it in. So now we have to go to the setup, and then we know we are required two dependency. One is we need to do pandas. So the keyword is basically called install required. So we're going to put that into array. So the first one is pandas. So the other one, what we want to do is called colored. So other than the dependable package, we also have a CSV file. Then we also going to put that as a package attribute as package data. So I'm going to put that into this hash table list. So I'm going to give a keyword so people will be able to find the thing later on very easy. So this is basically another array. I'm going to go to resource folder to look at all CSV file. Star is basically a wildcard. So this is basically including those two additional attributes in setup.py. And I would also like to change that to 2.0. So you can see I changed those two files. If you want to commit a change, you certainly can do that to the local repo. But right now, what I want to do is I want to go to tools. I want to run setup task to distribute it as a source distribution. Click on OK. So as you can see, distribution there's the file is generated, and let's list. We don't see this on the Raspberry Pi, so we can go to terminal. We can change the directory to dist. The file is there. We do as copy biology pi, add our IP address, home pi. Give the password. And you can see that's basically transport over to Raspberry Pi in here. So the other thing we want to say whether we do have pandas. on Raspberry Pi. We don't see any, and we do not see card package on Raspberry Pi. So now if I do pip3 install biology 2.0, so that's going to install the biology, but it says it requires panda, so it's going to look for the source, how to install, how to download pandas and install pandas. So that find the binary source is the WHAL file, so it's going to download that. And you also look for the color download, and now it's going to run the setup and package that's going to install all the three different package: pandas, color, and biology. Okay, as you can see, all these three packages are being installed successfully. It takes a lot of time, but what we can do is we want to say which version biology is being installed. So you can see the upgrade that to 2.0. So now we can go back to our test example. So we can copy all those three classes. And if I type Python 3, and I'm going to copy this thing here, so everything is loading correctly. So one of the specific one I want to check out is to say the birds, just to say whether the color has been modified. So if you print out, you can see that's change it to the purple color. If we want to go to mammals, we run it, and you can see the color is now changed. So this is basically it, and you will be able to see how you're going to set up your setup file to include all the dependent package dependency, and you put into array. And if you have package data such as CSV file, as long as they're not a Python file, you can put into the array list in here. So that will be it, and hope you enjoy this video series.